Okay, so I saw online some people doing tier lists of their favourite games, and I thought, I wonder what mine would be like, so I'm going to do it. It's mostly based on like nostalgia, not necessarily these games actually being, the best in the world. I'm going to do my top 50, and this is all personal. So for me, my 50th is going to be The Walking Dead season one, just because when it came out, it was the first time I played a game with all these choices, and it just stood out to me. I replayed it, I think, about 3 times, just doing different choices. So yeah, that's my number 50. For number 49, I'm putting in Turok Evolution for the GameCube. It was the first FPS I properly played, other than another one which I'm going to mention later. Obviously, because of the dinosaurs that appealed to me, and I played it just around about when dubstep was coming out. And I was just listening to dubstep, shooting up dinosaurs. That was quite fun. And for number 48, I'm doing Elder Scrolls Online, just because the game isn't necessarily amazing, but I've had quite a lot of good memories online playing that with my mate. So yeah, I'm putting that as number 48. There's a lot of content in it, and I love Elder Scrolls. So for number 47, I'm putting Mario Bros 3. I played that on the Game Boy Advance. I think it initially came out for Nintendo Entertainment System, but I remember, being a youngster. I think I was in my 4th year of school, coming back home playing that on the Game Boy Advance, so that was good. And also there was this add-on with cards you could scan. I never played them, but I always wished I'd had more levels, what you got from scanning the trading cards in. And for the next game, 46, I'm doing Mario Kart Wii. We had a lot of fun in the family and with mates playing that. So it is one of the better Mario Karts as well. Mario Kart 8 on the Switch is good, but for nostalgia, I'm putting Wii in the list. And for number 45, New Super Mario Bros. Because at the time, all of 2D Mario was actually 16-bit or older. So this was quite revolutionary at the time as well, because it had Bowser Jr., who was only in Mario Sunshine, I think, before that. So that stood out, and it was fun with the new power-ups, Giant Mushroom, Mini Mushroom, the hidden worlds and stuff. That was good. And for 44, Sonic 2. I always wanted Sonic 2 before I knew about Sonic Mega Collection having it. I used to watch Tall Sister speedruns of it online. I thought it was awesome. I loved the music in it as well. And for 43, Mario Party DS. I remember me family going on holiday, and we all had Mario Party DS and we were doing multiplayer on it. That was fun. And realising there were bosses at the end of each board when you completed it yourself. That was cool. And number 42, Sonic Generations for 3DS. I did play the Xbox One at the time, and I also got Shadow Gens, but the reason I'm doing the 3DS is because of the online. And I was at the top of the leaderboards, like a lot of the time. Whenever I played a game, I'd always fly to the top of the leaderboard, so I thought I was so good, being a kid doing that. 41, Red Dead Redemption 2. That was just great for the exploration at the time, where even now the graphics were great. I loved that you could, have different horses and they had different stats, and just everything. The story was great. Yeah, a lot to say about that one. But for the sake of the list, I'm moving on to the next one, which I'm putting as GTA 5, which was my first game by Rockstar I played. I just loved it for the same reasons. The exploration, humour in it was good as well. I liked the radio stations. Online was alright, played that with my mate. So it was good. So that was number 40, so that'll go up here. We're on to 39 now, which I'm putting down 39 Forza Horizon 5. I played Forza Motorsport 3 in the 360 days back in the day. I hadn't played a Forza since, but Horizon 5 just opened my eyes. It had an open world, loads of cars to choose from. I just loved the Mexico setting. I love the Aztec pyramids and stuff. You can just drive in that area. There's just loads of cool features with that game. And the main theme, when I first booted it up, because I played it on release, that was just really cool with that guitar and stuff. What else we got here? So number 38 now, Far Cry 5. Far Cry 5, that was a great game. Online was good. Your mate can join you on the map and you can go and do the quests together. That's what we did. We did the DLCs as well, Vietnam and Mars. Vietnam was a good DLC. Main game though, excellent. It was fun as well, you know, you just make up your own jokes and stuff while you're murking NPCs with your mate. And for the same reason, that's why I'm putting 37 as Ghost Recon Wildlands. That was great. Online, still ain't done everything in it. Sometimes we go online and do stuff together. That's just fun, you know. Strategically taking out outposts and stuff. And next one, there we've got 36. I'm putting as Assassin's Creed Rogue. At first it did feel a bit like a copy of Assassin's Creed 4 with the ships and stuff, and you don't get as many pistols, so your character feels weaker, but you actually play as a Templar and you get to represent the UK. And in video games, you know, the UK is always a bad guy. It was cool finally being good and, you know, raising the flag and stuff, and that was quite funny really. Quite fun game. Good outfits and stuff you can unlock as well. So next game we're on, that will be 35, and that's Sonic Rush for the DS. As a kid I loved Sonic Rush. Great 2D Sonic. It goes from top to bottom screen. The bosses are cool with the music, and actually Blaze is one of the coolest Sonic characters I think ever created, and that sort of does her justice in this game. A lot of the other games she appears in don't, but like with how Shadows rivaled Sonic, Blaze is actually equal as well. And I've done another Sonic game for the next one, which I've put slightly better than Sonic Rush. It's a classic Sonic game like Sonic 2 was. I put Sonic 3 and Knuckles with a lock-on technology on the Mega Drive. You put Sonic and Knuckles cartridge in, you put in the top Sonic 3, and you can play as Knuckles in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and the levels from both games are combined. Good soundtrack. Apparently Michael Jackson was involved, and that's why I got legal issues now, but with whether and use the music and stuff. But I got a Mega Drive after playing it on one of those at games consoles. I eventually got a real Mega Drive to try out the lock on myself. It's cool. Next one is number 33. We've got Hitman Blood Money. That was just so creative, the way you could go around the levels and make different parts of the world like work to do your assassination. Like, for instance, setting up an explosive above the chandelier, waiting for the person to walk under it, and then you don't get blamed for it. And do so many cool things in that game. I loved that on the Xbox 360. I thought it was hilarious, some of the stuff you could do on there. Especially this one where you can dress up as like in bird costumes. If you played it, you know. The one I'm doing after this is Jurassic Park Trespasser, number 32, probably one of the hot takes of the list. It's a really sort of glitchy old game from 1998, which I got in 2013, around the time I was playing Turok, because I played these a bit later. And dubstep was out. I was just listening to dubstep, American Dinosaurs, same sort of vibe as Turok, except this is, graphically very good. It's sort of a precursor to Far Cry games. You're on an abandoned island after the company leaves, after Jurassic Park 2, and the dinos are just running rampant. You go there in a plane accident and you have to survive, and it's such a cool concept, I think. For a game, and I modded it. It's the first game I modded on PC. So next we've got number 31, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Similar to Assassin's Creed Rogue, you go around on pirate ships. Really cool. You're in actually an assassin until the end of the game. Just the freedom of being a pirate appealed to me. Go around the Caribbean, and also how it links to Assassin's Creed 3. Same with Rogue, how Rogue links to Unity. I like the continuity within the early Assassin's Creed games. So now we're on to the top 30. So for number 30, I'm doing Far Cry 4. I love Far Cry 3, but I chose 4 over 3 just because I played it more and I love the sort of Kirat is the name of the country. It's sort of based off Himalayas area. I love the sort of music in it. I think Pagan Min's a good villain. Yeah, it was just a fun game to play. So we're doing number 29 now, Fallout 3, Game of the Year edition. If it weren't Game of the Year, I don't think it would chart on it. I don't think I'd put it in the top 50, but Game of the Year fixed a load of things, added some interesting DLCs as well, Point Lookout, and the Alien UFO one, which I really liked. A lot of people don't like it, but I thought it was cool how you get abducted and you can actually use the UFO at the end to shoot sort of gamma rays. You do a battle with another UFO at the end. It's pretty cool. And then here we've got number 28, Wii Sports Resort. See, the hard thing about these rankings is I'm ranking games I played in my teenage life and my youth, different themes, you know. So we've got a sports game here. Some of the other games are a bit more mature games. How do you rank them in one tier list? That's why I wanted to do it, see how they compete against each other. Wii Sports Resort, though, great with the family and stuff, so I've ranked that number 28 above Fallout 3, above, you know, other games on here. Red Dead 2, GTA 5, whatever. So what we've got now, they're in different categories, aren't they? So you can't really rank them against each other. But number 27, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Could put Assassin's Creed 2 here because a lot of people, I think that's their favourite. It links to the story of Brotherhood. I just preferred Brotherhood because of the setting of Rome. I loved that you could renovate the city and restore things. You get your own Brotherhood. The story was great. I think as well because, you know, at the time, me age, I was like listening to Skillet and stuff while playing it. It's just the vibe when you look back, the nostalgia. That's what this list is about. It isn't necessarily, you know, this game's factually better than that one. It's just my opinion and how it made me feel at the time. So above that, I'm putting Morrowind Game of the Year. I liked the DLCs and stuff. I liked the base game. It was pretty dated, but you know, increasing your run speed and your power, you can get through it like any other Elder Scrolls game and actually enjoy it. The plot is good. I think the main quest might actually be the weakest area, but the main quest is good. A lot of the factions are more in depth than any other Elder Scrolls, I would say. So what have we got after that? Number 25, so halfway through. Super Mario World. This is a game from my childhood, around the same time I was playing Mario Bros 3. So yeah, this one is on the Game Boy Advance, originally released for Super Nintendo, but it's just such a good game actually. The music's great. It might be my favourite 2D Mario. Great platformer. There's a lot to say about it, but you know, we'll move on. So what have I got next? I'm on number 24 now, Far Cry Primal. I think it's probably the highest rated Far Cry I put on here. Weird because it's not an FPS. It's got spears and stuff. It's set in the Stone Age, and I just loved the vibe of it. You know, you're surviving. You know, it's a time which isn't documented, so you sort of get a view of what life could have been like for the ancient ancestors and how tough it starts out, and then you eventually get more powerful. You see different cultures sort of human. It's excellent. That actually was quite immersive for me. Some people probably don't like it, but because it isn't necessarily scientifically accurate, you know. But and then the next game, I've put on another DS game. It's Nintendogs. I actually loved it. Maybe it isn't stereotypically what you'd think of a guy playing, but I loved raising the dogs, doing the competitions, and so many of my friends and family had it that you know, when you come over or when you're on holiday together, you can take your dog out on a walk and meet their dogs on walks and give each other gifts. It was pretty fun. I think it's worthy of being on here. Definitely nostalgia-wise, the amount of fun I got out of it and hours, that deserves to be on here. Another DS game is coming in after that, number 22, Mario 64 DS. A lot of people would probably think it isn't the definitive version. They'd probably think the N64 version is, but this has more characters, more stars, graphically probably, I would say, slightly more modern looking. I just thought, yeah, it's better. It's got enemies brought from other games in, like King Goomba from Paper Mario. I just thought, yeah, excellent. And then next up, after that, we've got number 21. I put Sonic Advance 3. This is another Game Boy Advance game. My favourite of the Sonic Advance games, so that's why I've included that you can team up with, you can choose who you partner with. Usually it's only Sonic and Tails, in Sonic 3. In Sonic Advance 3 you can mix and match, Knuckles and Tails, Cream and Knuckles. That's just great game. The levels are good. And also how it links to Sonic Battle a bit with one of the robots in it. I thought it's a good game. And then next up, we're on number 20, so we're in the top 20. A DS game, Sonic Rush Adventure, a sequel to Sonic Rush, probably the most recent game where Blaze is actually represented as, with the reputation she deserves as a main character. Better than Sonic Rush. You can adventure across different islands. It's set in Blaze's realm as well. You can use different vehicles to, a speedboat, hovercraft, to get different islands. What have we got next? So 19, we've got Mass Effect 2. It's hard to rank the Mass Effects because I think they're all good. There's probably a time where I'd have ranked it as my favourite Mass Effect, but now looking back, the Cerberus plotline, for me, I think I rank the others higher. So yeah, I'm putting that as number 19. I love the Mass Effect series though. So number 18, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. It's just like the original Paper Mario. You could say it is better, but nostalgia-wise, I'm ranking it here. I did love it, and the music's good. The story's good, yeah, I'm ranking it there. Above that, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, probably the newest game I've got on here, ranked at number 17. Just the characters that come out, just how obscure the crossovers are. There's going to be a course in it with Godzilla in it. It's just, and obviously Mario Kart World come out. I liked Mario Kart World actually, but compared to Crossworlds is better. And you see me I love Mario Kart, but I have to say Crossworlds for me is better than the most recent Mario Kart, and that ranks with even the best Mario Karts up there. So it feels so fast paced. The characters interact with each other and have things to say. Like Blaze will have something to say to Zavok. Since when do they ever talk to each other? Anyway, next up, I've put Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Playing it with Cassandra though, because that's the canon person you should play as, and it makes sense playing as her. I've ranked that at number 16. Really good exploration. I actually went to the island Kefalonia in real life to have a look because I loved the vibe of the game so much, and yeah, really got me into Greek culture, which I already liked anyway, but I love, you can see a theme here: Sonic, Mario, Assassin's Creed. A lot of my fond memories of gaming are from these sort of franchises. Number 15 here, what we got? Mario Kart DS. My favourite Mario Kart, same reason as Mario Party DS and the other DS games. It's just everyone had a DS back in the day, and multiplayer was just so fun. So yeah, loads of memories. Nostalgia wise, that ranks up there with my favourites. 14, Mario RPG. I've put the artwork here from a Switch re-release, which I've got, but my nostalgia comes from the original, which was on Super Nintendo, but I had it on the Wii because they re-released it there. Excellent game, really good story. Gino there, the little character, and Mallow, they're nice additions to it. I think it's just a fun game. And then 13, similar game. We've got the original Paper Mario. Maybe I'm the only person that would rank it above the Thousand Year Door, But that's because I was probably a bit younger when I played the original, and I spent more hours on it. Although I do think I spent like 35 hours on A Thousand Year Door. But yeah, I loved the vibe of Paper Mario. I loved Toad Town, or whatever it's called. Like, it was homely. That, it was just I felt immersed in that game. Number 12 now, which is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube. That's an excellent game. Multiplayer was good as well. Story was good. Introduced Shadow. It was just a really cool game. What have we got next? This is probably the hottest take of the whole thing. Like, no one would put this here. 11. Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood. One of the most widely hated Sonic games. Graphically and too impressive, musically. The soundtrack got copyrighted like a week before release, so they had to just use random MIDI files off a fan website. But some of the music that stayed in was good, and the story is well good. Like, it links to the original Sonic Adventure. Like, that and the new character Shade, which is she's a bit like Blaze. It's just an epic game, like, story-wise, and for the Sonic universe. And my friends all had it as well, like I'm saying, with the DS. We all talked about it, the challenge level of it, because it can be quite hard. But a crime probably for most people putting it this high as well, that I've put it over the Mario RPG games and Sonic Adventure 2 and some of the Sonic games. But yeah, I'm putting it there. Here we go, top 10. Number 10, Assassin's Creed Origins. I just love ancient Egypt. I loved the exploration. It was basically like a Witcher game, but in the Assassin's Creed universe in Egypt, I felt like. Similar to Assassin's Creed Odyssey, why I've ranked it so high. Just immersive. You can climb pyramids. Bayek as well, really good character. Like Cassandra, but I'd say he's more likeable even than her. Next up, in the top 10, number 9, Mario Sunshine. As a kid, I spent so much time in there. I actually got all the shine sprites. It's a really hard game. You had to get all blue coins, collectibles. Some of the shine sprites were really hard. But it's just such a good vibe on that island. It's like an island, summer holiday. Music's good. That is excellent, that game. And then just above that, these are probably interchangeable. Number 8, Sonic Adventure. I had it on GameCube, Sonic Adventure DX. Just my favourite Sonic game. Really good story. It's got Knuckles' clan in it, which links to Sonic Chronicles. It's got the Aztec temples and stuff in it, which I like. I previously mentioned them before. I like that. Yeah, Aztec temples in Forza, Sonic Chronicles, Sonic Adventure DX. Yeah, a lot of that stuff I like. What we got next up, number 7, Mass Effect 1. Obviously, it's always hard to rank the Mass Effect games. Mass Effect 1, I think, ranks so highly just because the vibe weren't as doom and gloom as the others. You were still discovering the Reapers. The shooting, like the FPS gameplay, and it's good. The story's great. The DLC was good. All the DLCs for Mass Effect 2 were good as well. But Mass Effect 1 was excellent. It introduced you to Shepard. He's one of my favourite characters in any game. Number 6, I've put Mario Galaxy 2, which I got on release for the Wii and kept playing it. It was just really fun. In the living room with me family, we thought, cool, this is so fun, exploring space. Probably my favourite Mario game. And then above that, I've put Mass Effect 3. My favourite Mass Effect now, only with DLCs though, actually sort of fixes the ending a bit. The DLCs had loads of content as well, and they sort of hark back to the early games as well with some of the locations. As well for Mass Effect 3, in the remaster what they've done, the trilogy, but the multiplayer, and the servers are still up on Xbox. That's really fun with your friends and stuff. People still play it even to this day. It's just really hard to get all the guns and characters and stuff. And then we're into the top 5. Number 4, Fallout New Vegas. With DLCs it's even better. Just the consequences for each faction, you get liked and disliked. There's no right answer really for which faction to side with. Some of them might seem bad, but then is that best for the wasteland or not? You don't know. The setting's really good, the lore's really good. I think the Fallout franchise should follow in sort of the direction this game went. New Vegas 2 would be like such good news if I heard that come out, what was coming out. And so top 3, Oblivion Game of the Year. Could do the remaster there as well. I spent so many hours playing Oblivion. It's one of my favourite Elder Scrolls games. The exploration, yeah, it's just great. You could talk about that one all day. So on to number 2, The Witcher 3 Game of the Year. Such a good game, such good music in it. Yeah, Geralt's such a cool character. DLCs are great. Another one you could talk about for ages. Spent so many hours in it. I was meaning to play that for years. Finally got round to it and was shocked how good it actually is. And then number 1, which if you've seen my list, maybe you'll expect this one to be number 1. Skyrim. Just the exploration. You can mod it now to your heart's content. It's just it's my favourite game ever made. So, another one we could talk about for ages. I watched so many YouTube videos on stuff in the game. Played it, completed every faction I don't know how many times. Completed loads of mods on it. Been playing it for years. So yeah, this is me top 50. Just nostalgia wise, it isn't necessarily like I'm saying that these games are better than each other. Some of them obviously are better, but I've ranked them lower than other ones just because nostalgia wise I like the other ones. So everyone's got their own list, didn't they? And I'm gonna just count them up and do a little at the end of this video, do a little ranking of which console is my highest rated, because you see it has a lot of DS, Xbox 360, Game Boy Advance. We'll see which consoles stack up against each other and who wins which console is my most popular. Alright, well yeah, this is my list. I sort of did this for myself, I don't know if anyone's going to watch it, so I would say thanks for watching, but I don't know if anyone's going to watch it, so anyway, I'm ending it now. Here we go.